Hey there everybody, it's Wayne Defrancesco. Welcome to my website, WayneDefrancesco.com. And if you've been following me, you know that there's a couple things that bother me about watching golf on TV. One of them is the announcer's preoccupation with a negative version or view of lowering in the golf swing. If you've watched my videos, you'll note that I like that idea in the swing. Call it compressing into the ground. And the other thing is, these guys just seem to want to get it wrong all the time. So let's watch a little clip from the Golf Fix and Michael Breed. Watch this.
We're going to show you what Adam Scott does in his swing to help with balance. And he's got a great golf swing. And it's a very balanced golf swing. A couple years ago, he was struggling with some balance. I remember watching him at the U.S. Open. He had a lot of body movement going on in his swing. He has worked that out, and it looks really good. Let's take a little peek at this golf swing here. And this is the face-on view. Just watch the level of his head here.
All right, so we're going to watch the level of Adam's head. Now, Mike's just going to watch it. I'm actually going to draw a line. Now, imagine that. See? It's a line on top of his head. All right. So, you're going to be able to judge for yourself. Now, listen to Mike as Adam swings. Let's take a look.
He's got a 3-wood here, and as he starts to move, just watch how stable his head is. He's not going to do any dropping down or sinking into the shot. And as a result of that, what you're going to see is you're going to see great footwork here. Look at how solid his...
Now, wait a minute. Am I wrong, or do I see air under that line? Okay. Let's watch the rest of it now.
Feet are into this ground. Body's rotating out of the way. The hips are clearing. Head is...
All right. So Mike's watching this video, and he just said he's not dropping his head. Well, what's he doing? The camera didn't move. Right?
Staying very, very still. He rolls up on that outside leg and that outside foot. Tremendous balance right there. Fantastic work. Okay.
All right. All right. So, so do you see what I mean? Now, if you think I'm making this up, here, let's take a look at another nice view of Adam. This is, they always put the camera on number 12 is nice and fixed. So just in case you think I'm making this up, let's take a look. So there's a little sit back. From way out on his toes, he's going to sit back a little bit. Well, there you go. So that's the first position. And now he hits the ball. Now, you know, I could put Tiger up there. I could put Hogan up there. They all do the same thing. And it's not 100% of guys that lower both ways, but most guys, I'd say 100% lower one way at least, and just about everybody lowers in that forward swing. So, can anybody see why I get annoyed? Now, Mike's a buddy of mine. You know, I wish if somebody ever would show this to him, that the next time that he wants to say that somebody doesn't lower their head, he might draw a line on top of that, put a ruler on top of his head, put a pointer on, put something on it, and then tell me that he's not lowering his head. Just show me that he's not lowering his head, right? Well, you can't, because he is. So if he had done that, then he would have changed what he was going to say. He wouldn't say he wasn't lowering his head when he's sitting there staring at the guy and he's lowering his head. Right? Now, I'm going to put this up. This is for Frank Nobilo, who was watching films of Hogan and saying that Hogan didn't lower his head. All right? Now, what do you think? He probably lowered it about as much as Scott did, right? And then, you know, it goes on, and it's especially bad when it comes to Tiger, because they can't get off of it. They just can't get enough of the fact that they don't think Tiger lowers his head. Now here's Tiger in the year 2000. Now they had this up, right? Now the whole point here was that he didn't lower his head as much. And certainly I'd say in the backswing for Tiger, that's a little bit less than he does now. Now check this out. Now that's 2000. Is anybody seeing a consistency here? You look at those three lines, and if you side by side it with the other that I did at Hogan and Adam Scott, you would find about the same amount. In fact, in Tiger's old swing, after he hit the ball, he would lower a little bit more. See, I could even almost draw another line there. Whereas now he would be coming up a little bit sooner. Do you see that? So don't tell me that Tiger didn't lower his head in the year 2000, right? Because he did. He did. It's right there. Right? It's right there. Now here he is at last week's tournament. So I'd say that that's a little more than in 2000. But it's about even there. I don't think that's any more than what he did before. Except he doesn't lower his head after he hits the ball now. Now I'm begging you, somebody, please send this over. Let these guys watch this thing. Maybe they'll stop, because I'm tired of it. Anyway, I'm Wayne D, and another entertaining video for you.